Good evening and welcome to the Sun TV. Recently, the fastest growing social media platform, Twitter, was banned, and it got a lot of people talking because of the economic implication it possesses. So right about now, we're on the streets of Abuja to find out from Nigerians how the Twitter ban affected them. Do join me as we listen to what Nigerians have to say. Concerning the Twitter ban, how did it affect you?
I think it's an insensitive decision from the government. They didn't consider the welfare of their citizens, knowing fully well that the youths and businesses that are being carried out on Twitter. So they just made it based on their own selfish decision, knowing fully well that it's going to support their own government and hinder some information about the illicit things that has been going on in the country to be showcased.
Government or whoever that is in charge should do everything possible to ensure that Twitter that was banned, they should do everything they need to do and unbound it with immediate effect, or else the Nigerian youth are not going to take it lightly with them.
This is the platform that brought the power, the people safe. That's what brought them back. That's what brought them to power, you know. And several things, and I can't just be saying because it's on air. For me, it's been egocentric on part of the government. It's been use of pride. There's no sign of humility. They lack the sense of being criticized, and when you are being criticized, you are bound to improve on yourself.
This is an avenue where we actually communicate our pains, our grievances. No matter what happens, we know how to actually use it for our own good. But for the government to ban that as it is right now, it's not something that is actually auguring well with any of us, because it has caused a lot of businesses to actually be on a standstill.
It's affecting my children now. How can they ban Twitter now? It's not good now. Look at many people are working, getting money through there. How can they ban? The government should know what they should do about it. Oh. You don't know that some people used to buy through Twitter. They used to transact business through Twitter. And these children, there are some knowledge they acquire through Twitter.
Banning it cannot stop what they are using it for. Banning Twitter, it won't stop people that are using it. It won't stop them from their activity. Because this is our country, we don't have proper security in our country. Everybody, we are just living in the country. We are just like that inside the country. That's why in Nigeria enter now, you will tell me, for me to tell you that I'm in Nigeria now, I would deny to become in Nigeria because of what is going on presently right now in our country.
Can't just that means you don't even care about the over 200 million Nigerians. You just wake up and think that you can do anything you like. This is democracy. The beauty of democracy is that whatever you have, you bring it to the table and people discuss about it.
I don't see a reason whereby a simple deletion of a post which went against the community rules will make the presidency or whoever that to suspend Twitter totally from Nigeria. It's so inconsiderate of the citizens, and it's not really fair.
Twitter as it is one avenue where youths meet. One avenue where we communicate our pains, our grievances, and organize a lot of things. So banning Twitter is actually not a good thing for us, especially at this time where we are in a state of a meltdown, if not completely down already. But I do believe that reinstating Twitter will actually enhance our productivity, increase our GDP, whether you like it or not. I don't know how to look at things, but then the internet is a viable place to stay.
If they ban this Twitter now, what will become of our youths? Have they asked themselves that question? They ban it because the truth are coming out of Twitter. That's why they ban it. They don't want the truth to come out. They don't want the whole world to know what is happening in Nigeria.
Once a leader is going the wrong way, the head is going the wrong way, the body will follow. So on the part of the government, I think they should just listen to the people. Democracy is a government of the people and for the people and by the people. It's not democracy, but democracy. Don't let us be autocratic in everything we do. Autocracy doesn't pay. We are not in Adolf Hitler's time. So And we are not in a military government. This is democracy. So about them, let's lead a democratic system of government.
Twitter is a platform where you can reach the world, and now it's no more. So you can imagine that. So please, I am saying to the federal government or whoever that is in charge, the authorities, they should please come to our head. We are begging.
If we bring Twitter back, let's watch the areas where businesses are actually booming using that particular medium and see how that will benefit us as a government and add to our GDP instead of shutting down an instrument like Twitter.
Let's have the spirit of tolerance. And if you cannot obey simple rules and regulations, how do you want your followers to obey? That's just my own simple advice to them.
I think it's in their power to reverse their steps and make things right, because their decision is very brutal, not fair to the citizens. We are not in the back age. This is the modern age. So if a country like Nigeria will ban Twitter, very soon now we hear that they have banned Instagram, Facebook. I wonder where they are taking us back to. Maybe it's 1970. So I don't, they should just leave the ban and allow this thing to move. Twitter is not the cause of Nigerians' problem. Look at insurgency. Look at Boko. Look at insecurity everywhere, kidnappings. Why can't they tackle that? What has Twitter got to do with? I don't understand. So I think they should just leave Twitter and focus on the things on ground.
Ogwike Emmanuel, reporting live for the Sun TV.